Hello, everyone.
Hey, welcome to Lunch and Live with Sandy and Steph. What day is it today? Does anyone know? I don't know what day it is.
We've been sitting here like backstage chatting away like two delirious people. But we are okay. We're okay.
I know. Let us know we're not the only ones that have had one of these weeks, right? Yeah. Oh, I just went to one of our meetups, and it feels like everyone was just a bit like, whew. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit and just decompress.
You know what? It must be like the moon or something. I know I say this all the time, but I feel like this week there's been a really like frantic energy in the air. But in general, not just like here, like everywhere, and even look at the shops and just random places. People are like, oh, what's going on? So who knows?
Well, it is a full moon on the 16th, so today's the 13th, I believe.
We're getting there.
Oh, Christy agrees. Yep. We're just saying, Christy, we've been backstage gibbering on like crazy women, delirious people. So we're just like, don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, so Lunch and Live today, Kind Talks was going to be on, but then we've had some, some guests having to change around days and stuff like that. So you get to hang with us today for Lunch and Live, and we are going to do a bit of Q&A. So Steph and I are going to pull out some of our special card conversation little topics here.
Full disclosure, I have no idea what she's going to ask me.
But we want you guys to cooperate and to type it into the comments as well, so we can hear. So we'll start off with an easy one.
Okay. Also, guys, if you're here, pop your name or say hello in the comment and let us know.
Yeah. Okay. And if you haven't clicked the StreamYard link, do that so we can see your name.
Yes.
Okay. So, Steph.
I'm scared.
This one's easy.
Okay, good.
Night owl or early bird? Why?
Early bird, because I have to be, because my kids like pry my eyes open at like 5 a.m. every day.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to say night owl.
I used to be a night owl. When I met you like 3 years ago, I was very much a night owl. And then I burnt out completely, remember? I got really sick.
Yeah, the adrenal fatigue stage.
And I just actually had to stop. And then, and then I had to book an early bird anyway.
Christy says neither. Haha, I'm a 9 to 2 kind of girl. I love that. Love it. Rachel, I'm an early bird too. Yep. I'm an early bird like you. So I'm a go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock kind of girl. But I wake up at like 5 or 5:30, naturally before the children. So I'm not one of those people that do the kids doing the eyeball thing.
It's fine.
No, I like having that quiet before everybody wakes up, just to get my own head in the game. And Shana's a night owl.
Yep.
Do you think as you get older you change from a night owl to an early bird?
I'm not sure, because my parents and like my dad's side of the family are notorious night owls. Like, and they're, older. Sorry if you're watching, guys, you're not old, but you're older generation. And they'll stay up until like 1 or 2 in the morning, like chatting. It's crazy. And like drinking coffee. Like it's wild. I know. So have you seen that meme that's like, I'm neither a night owl nor a morning person. I'm like a perpetually exhausted pigeon. Maybe that's my real answer.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Next question. What was your childhood dream job?
Ooh, I think I always wanted to be a writer, but like I wanted to write a book, which I haven't done, but maybe that's like a little future goal that I could have.
Yeah.
I would write. Yeah. I always love to write.
Not too late, Wixie. You've got it.
Too late. What about you? What was your childhood?
A PE teacher.
Look at us.
I know. Killing it.
High fives.
Seriously, it was to be a PE teacher, which I did, and sometimes still do. But I always liked the idea of sport and teaching people. So Christy wanted to be a checkout chick. I feel like I've achieved this working in video stores and scanning stuff all day. I worked in a video store too.
Yeah.
I loved working at Blockbuster. That was actually one of my favorite jobs. And I knew every movie that there ever was, who was in it. Like, you could not stump me.
I can imagine people coming in and going, "Do you have a recommendation?" And you're like, "Yes, I do."
Yeah. And they'd be like, you know that movie with that guy that does this? And I'm like, yes, I do.
Let me take you to the exact
Come
location.
this way. And don't return your video cassette without it being rewound. I tell you what.
Yeah, I know. I love that. You used to get annoyed with it. I can imagine.
That's how old I am, that there were
right.
video cassettes at the point where I started working at the video shop.
Do you know, I totally miss those days. I really miss the days of, I remember being like, me and Charlie's age, like 6 or 7, and going, and my dad would be like, let's go to the video store and get like a Friday night movie, and we would get like popcorn and floss and like all the like the treats. And then like, and even the smell of the videos and like, I don't know. It was
Be
weird.
kind, rewind.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. Oh,
okay, next question. What do you do for fun just for you?
Good question. This is a tough one because I often because I think we work doing what we love, like it becomes kind of everything, but I also realize that I need something outside of that. It's probably an area I can work on. But I do love going to yoga, and I joined the gym up the road from me, and they've got this really beautiful room, and on a Saturday they do this class with like mandala. It's got this beautiful mandala on the thing, and the lady just does like breathing exercise, like it's super gentle, and it just like sets me up like for the week, or like decompress from the week. So that's just one thing I really look forward to.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like to cook.
Yeah.
Like cooking is like, I'm trying to think fun. Like I do lots of things to like relax that I enjoy, but things I find fun, like I like creating new fun recipes and like hosting. I like to entertain. That's kind of my happy place. So like when we were just at our meetup then, I said to everyone, tomorrow I'm having a day off. I can't remember when I had a day off last. Like tomorrow I'm having a day off. And Amanda looked at me like I was crazy. And she's like, you're running a fundraiser dinner tomorrow night. That's not a day off. But I'm like, but I actually really enjoy that. Like I love hosting things.
Yes,
so.
I do.
What do you guys do for fun, just for you? This is very quiet, this one. And that actually scares me.
It is, I know.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going tomorrow? I haven't told you this. I'm going to it's really random. I'm going to a 90s festival in the Hunter Valley.
Oh, I would love that.
I don't know. So basically there was like a last minute ticket, like for some of the mums from school. And they were like, there were 2 spots open, and she invited me and this other lady, and we were like, oh yeah, like that'd be awesome. And I completely forgot about it because it was like ages ago. And now I'm going to go to the Hunter and dance.
What are you wearing?
I don't know. I actually don't know yet. I need to give it some thought, but I'm really excited.
Maybe people can put some ideas for you in the comments. So try and find some 90s wear.
I was thinking about going as a Ninja Turtle and just like buying a Ninja Turtle. Is that too far? No,
I'm not do it. Michelle says she does the audio rooms in the Kindship app for fun, and she plays
us.
And she plays netball. Rachel says float. That's what I do. I like to go floating as well. The float rooms.
I've never been to a float room ever.
I just bought one for my mum yesterday for her birthday. So it's called a Florna. We're doing a infrared sauna and then a float. I bought her a combo.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and I was like, and you get to go with me. Happy birthday.
Everybody wins.
Okay. Next question. What is your biggest fear not to do with the children? So outside of like normal rational mum fears, like what is your biggest fear?
Yeah. Like insects, things that like jump.
Yeah. I laugh because one time in the back of the car, Steph actually threw me in front of a bug to get away from it. Like she actually sacrificed me to the bug.
I pulled her, and I remember just the bug to shield me. And then, but you got rid of the bug, and you were my hero.
And I was very angry that you threw me in front of the bug.
You were really mad.
That's all right. You know what? I'd do it to you with birds. So
I know.
Yeah.
I expect it. It's like karma will come back around.
Yeah. So mine's birds. Christie's is fish. It's funny how they're all animals. Why do we feel this way about animals?
I don't know. And what is it about fish that you don't like, Christy? Is it like the scaliness, the who knows?
The lips.
The lips. The unpredictability of
flapping. Shana, yeah, this is actually too scary. The world and the direction it's heading, the war, etc. Yeah, that is scary.
I know, it's terrifying.
Christy doesn't even know. They make her want to vomit. Do you eat fish, Christy? Just as a side note.
That's a good question. I love fish. I love seafood.
I eat chicken, so it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
My fear of bird doesn't. Do you eat insects, Steph? Have you ever eaten an insect?
Well, at that point though, Sandy, like for you, I can understand why like you would eat chicken, because like the beady eyes and the beak and the flap, like that is all eliminated, right? You just eat. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore, I feel like.
We're a bit delirious today, guys. All right. Next question. Massage or facial?
Oh, massage all the way. 100%.
I don't want to choose. I'm going to say both.
You can't. You have to choose.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Why don't we do both? I'm just like yep, I can have it all kind of girl. Both today.
I guess I
can you massage my face while you do the facial?
Yeah, a bit of both. Christy, massage.
And Shana, massage. Yep,
Shana, massage.
Do you find though, have you ever had like a foot massage or even a head massage and you feel like you've had a whole body massage after you've had those?
Yes. I actually had a massage a couple of weeks ago, and the lady gave me a head massage, but it actually made my entire body feel like warm, like as like trigger points or something, or holding stress in your neck.
I do. I hold it in my head. Like, it's weird. We do actually have all these little muscles in our head. Like, I love a good head massage.
I was just quickly, I was telling the ladies on the audio room this morning about I was laying on my front and the lady was massaging my back, and she said, like straight away, she's like, oh, like look at these little things on your back. I'm like, oh, what is it? And she's like, I can actually feel where you're holding the stress in the top of your back.
Oh, wow.
Walls have formed, like, and basically, like, if they're not knotted out, like over time, they will grow and they will put pressure on certain nerves that will give you headaches. And and can contribute to digestive issues. So I was like, oh, I'm coming back. It's probably just...
Of course you're going back. That's what a great sales tactic. Well done, massage lady.
Terrified me. I was like, oh, I'm booking in.
Give me a weekly massage.
Whatever. I'm there for it.
Yeah. Christy says, remember the Nelson Bay masseuse? Oh, my God. That was one of the best massages I've ever had.
It. That was amazing.
Yeah. All right. What are you most knowledgeable about besides your kids?
God, I don't really know. Social media, TikTok, Reels. I don't really know.
So deep.
I don't really know. I'm just trying to think like where I spend my time. Like online.
Yeah, you do spend a lot of time online. Michelle says audio rooms again. You are very knowledgeable. Now, organization, I think you're very knowledgeable about. Michelle?
Oh, absolutely.
Christy says crystals and breast cancer.
Yes, absolutely.
I think nutrition's one of mine. Like, I love food and like why we should eat different things. And
this is really provoking, actually.
Well, it's kind of the point of the cards, but
I've got a list. Get a hobby. Learn.
Become knowledgeable in something.
It's really confronting.
Tabitha says cakes and cooking.
Ooh, hold on. Okay, sorry, something's happened. It's glitched from my end.
Oh, Michelle, human design and random intuition. I was going to say intuition is one of mine as well.
It is.
I feel like, I have a good grasp of the woo-woo intuition stuff.
Yes. Chakras.
It's like I really need to learn about something.
I still have nothing. My dog.
Isn't that classed as a child? I'm not sure.
No, I know everything about her.
Shana says organization, routine, and advocating. I like to think I know a bit about autism.
Yeah, absolutely. You are very organized, Shana.
All right. Now, this is a deal breaker. We can't be friends if we have different answers on this one.
No.
Everybody. Okay. Cat or a dog person, and why?
Obviously. Okay. Dogs, obviously, because they're just awesome and they just love you unconditionally. I mean, how can you not love a dog? So
my dogs have heard. Look, they're starting to come out now. I can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
Definitely dog person. And you know what? I used to be like a little dog person, but now I'm just like big dogs.
Yeah. I've just always been really scared of cats because I feel like they're judging me. Like they'll just be like their beady eyes and they're just kind of like, and I just don't need that type of energy in my life. Like
Christy loves cats because they don't smell and they're much more chill.
Yeah, I know.
And she loves their bad attitude.
See their attitude, I'm like, why are you giving me attitude? I just need love. Rachel's a dog person.
Yeah, and Shana's a dog person too.
Shana's cats. Yeah.
Interesting.
But you're right, Christy. Like dogs are a bit smelly and gross, and they are quite gross. Like really, they are.
Hey, you got no idea how gross dogs are until you've seen what I saw last weekend. Should I share with everybody what happened last weekend?
Okay. Yep. Go for it. Share.
Should I? I don't know.
I don't know.
So we had some dog porn happening at my house last week. It was like I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. Like,
yeah,
I didn't even know. That's like I've been sheltered. Even I FaceTimed my husband because I was like, the dogs are stuck together, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, here, have a look." And he goes, "How did we get to almost 40 years old and not have seen that before?" Like, we feel very sheltered. Anyway, we may have some little dogs running around soon because
that's the silver lining.
Yeah. Which actually leads us into the next question, which is what's one thing that's on your bucket list? And having little puppies was actually one of my things, so that may be happening very soon. So what's one thing that's on your bucket list?
Good question. I've always wanted to go skydiving. I've been bungee jumping, which I loved, and I know you went and you hated it, but I loved it. Like I just thought it was the most exhilarating thing in the entire world. And I've always been like, I'll go skydiving, and I just never have. So it's on my bucket list for sure. Oh, and to go to that tomato festival in Italy where they like literally just throw tomatoes at each other and drink wine and be happy. What's not to love about that?
Oh, Christy wants to go skydiving too.
Let's do it. We could have a team building day. Take everybody skydiving.
I'll catch you at the bottom. No. I'd probably do it. But you know what? I don't know if I would. I've had too many bad stories now. Seems to be more and more of them.
It won't happen. It'll be fine.
Well, that's what everyone says. And then it happens, and then they're like, "Oh, it happened to me." Whoops.
Oh, well, if it's time, it's time.
I'd like to live on a property.
Yeah.
That's one of my my bucket list things, and I've always wanted to have a first class holiday. Like I want to have like fly first class, and I want to go and stay in one of those overwater bungalows things.
Oh, yes.
Where you have the slide and you slide into the ocean off your own balcony.
Glass floor, and you can see like turtles and stuff underneath. Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
so
on my
cool.
bucket list. And I've also wanted to do a TED Talk.
I can totally see that happening.
Put it out there.
Definitely happening. When you mentioned first class holiday, has anyone seen the Emirates aeroplanes? They've got they're amazing first class. Like it's like a bar, like a giant bar at the back, and then like little pods with giant seats and beds that you can just relax in it.
It sounds like something off a sci-fi movie, doesn't it?
It sounds incredible, but
I know. I would really like to do that.
Ridiculously priced, but awesome nevertheless.
She'll revive Sandy's soapbox.
Yes.
I'll have to get fired up about something else and write a TED Talk.
Yeah, do it.
What's your bucket list thing, Michelle? Hey, Amanda Jarvis.
Share with us.
Come on. I want to hear your bucket lists.
Tanya Dewey's on. Hi, Tanya. Hey, Sarap.
Cats are judgy. I love that.
Yeah.
Dog.
So judgy.
Judgy.
Yeah. Just quickly going back to that, I feel like cats can sense your fear. So they know you don't like them, and then they'll be extra sassy.
But do you feel like dogs are the opposite? It's like when they know someone doesn't really like them, then they target them to make them like them. They're
extra.
Yeah, they try more.
It's so true.
Yeah. All right. Which is your favorite season of the year and why?
Probably I would have said summer when I was younger, because I could just go to the beach and freely sunbake and enjoy the sun and go to parties and stuff, but that doesn't happen anymore. So I will say spring, because it's warm but not too hot, and that's just
I'm a summer girl. I love the heat, except I need to be able to
regulate the heat.
Yes, escape to air conditioning or a pool.
Yes,
summer with conditions.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's fair enough. Oh, there's a few comments coming in.
So Christy says autumn. It used to be winter, but now that's too cold, and she doesn't cope well with the heat. Yeah.
Sandy doesn't like the cold either.
We were just laughing about that because I was teasing Steph for being in her own house with a beanie on.
It's cold.
And I was like, oh, it's all right. I just turned my heater on. And we were reminiscing about our trip to Melbourne a few years ago, where I was so cold. We got into our hotel room, which was a tiny shoebox smaller than this room behind me. And I cranked the heater, and Steph's like, oh, I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh, this is lovely.
And it was gradual. I just realized we'd been in there for hours, and I'm like, skin started to feel dry. It's like, oh, I can't breathe. And I remember walking outside and being like, oh, okay, fresh air.
Look, Sarap loves your beanie. And spring. Yeah, I'd say spring's my second favorite, except for the magpies.
Don't like being swooped.
No.
Does.
I got through the whole of last year without getting swooped, though. That was good.
One of those hats with the.
Well, I've started sending them good vibes when I walk.
Yeah.
And when I can see them, I talk to them, and I tell them that I'm going to be their friend, and they just leave me alone.
Has that worked for you?
Well, I didn't get swooped last season, and I walked the dogs a lot.
Well, apparently, I don't know if this is a real thing, but I read an article and it said that if you do that and you're open with them, that they actually have they're amazing
memory. They remember. Yeah.
remember faces and they communicate really well with their people. So they'll spread the word and be like, don't touch that lady.
I'm just sending all the good woo-woo vibes to the magpies, but leave me alone.
With COVID, because everyone had a face mask on, they couldn't recognize anyone. So there was a problem. Anyway.
Amanda Jarvis, I once did a magpie call and I had about 20 or more magpies fly at my feet.
What?
Do not teach me how to do that.
Next retreat. No. I want to see it go down. I'll call Sandy over. Kidding. There won't be.
All right. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
I'm kind of indifferent. Like, I feel like I don't hate it. No, like I'll totally have it, but I'm not like, oh, this is the best thing ever. I'll just, like it's fine.
Oh, it's a must-have.
Is it?
I love pineapple on pizza. Mm-hmm.
Some people are so fired up about it. Like,
yep.
No. Yeah.
But it's kind of like the coriander question.
Love coriander.
Ugh.
You can't stand it, can you?
Nah. Oh, look, Michelle and Christy are indifferent as well.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Interesting.
Who knew?
Yeah.
All right. If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
Oh, I don't know. What would I be? Like a snoozy koala.
I can picture you as a koala.
Relaxed and loving.
Christy.
Bye. Yeah, I don't know. A koala. I think they're cute.
I want to hear other people's.
What do you think I would be? Tell us, ladies and gents.
I'm always busy, so I think an animal that's always busy.
Like a squirrel. Gathering.
Maybe a squirrel.
Resourceful.
I was going to think of something Australian and say like a possum, but no, because they're a bit cranky and they like growl at people.
Oh.
Have you heard one growl?
Yeah, they're really scary and they hiss as well.
Shana said she'd be a very well looked after, spoilt dog. Nice. Yeah. Amanda Jarvis said a panda. They're so big but also playful. If you've ever seen a giant panda with their cubs, it's so cute. Oh, I love that. Michelle said some type of bird so she can fly. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. I haven't given this enough thought. Well, I didn't know the questions. So.
Well, if I could be a mythical animal, I would be a what are they called? The birds that
alicorn. Oh no.
No, that burst into phoenix. I've got a tattoo of one on my foot, so they're my spirit animal. Even though I hate birds, but
why would you be a phoenix? Just because they're awesome?
It's all about renewal. Like it's like
right.
I kind of feel like it's like the challenge that, and then you rise from the ashes and yeah.
Awesome.
All right, I've got a couple more.
Okay.
If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
That's a good question. Not sure. Do you know I've done a lot of traveling and I loved Italy, but there were so many parts of Italy I didn't see, and I think I just loved Italy because like it's just relaxed. People are all about like love and food and wine and family and nothing else really matters. And they nap in the afternoon and they're just, I think they've got it right. So
yeah, sounds
I would
good.
Go back and visit there for a holiday.
Yeah.
Love Italy.
I'd like to go there. I've never been to Italy, so I'd like to go there. I'd also like to go to, I know it's really cold, but like see the Northern Lights.
Lights. Sleep in an igloo.
Yes.
That would be awesome. That's
you just added to your bucket list.
Totally. Also be a bucket list thing.
Oh, I'd also really like to see the pyramids.
Yes.
Have you been there?
I've never. No.
Or Africa. Like to see the animals in Africa.
I feel like I've done so much traveling and also not. Like there's so much to do. Oh, Japan, Amanda.
Yeah, good one, Amanda.
Yeah.
Imi's been asking to go to Japan.
Well, Charlie as well, remember? She's like obsessed. She wants to go to Tokyo so she can go to Mario World and wear the toad hat. We all have to wear a toad hat.
Yeah.
She's like, we'll go next week. I'm like, probably not.
After our very eventful and stressful trip to the Gold Coast, which like I needed a week to get over.
Yeah.
The next day, Imi comes home and is watching YouTube and goes, Imogen, Asia, 2023. Yes. Okay. And I was like, no, mate, no. Too early, sunshine. Like, that's not even funny. Nope.
Nope.
Not okay. No.
Too soon.
And then what does the man say? Actually, I've never left the east coast of Australia, so I would love to go anyway. Is that true? Wow.
Yeah. Well, you have to get your traveling pants on.
You do. All right.
This has been
all right. We're going to have a big question for the last one. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? And what would you say or ask?
That's a really big question and probably needs more thought. But like just the first person that springs to mind at the moment, I'm obsessed with Elon Musk at the moment. I just find him so fascinating, and I've been listening to like his interviews and stuff about like, 'cause he's such a visionary, and like the future of technology and like living in space, like literally human race living on Mars in the next couple of years. That's what he's envisioning.
Wow.
And I just literally sit there and listen to him and pick his brain about what he thinks the future of humanity looks like, and to get me to Mars, because I think it'd be cool. Yeah. What about you?
My first thought was actually my pop, because I really miss him. But then I was like, I probably should think bigger, because I did have many, many years with him, and I do think I'll see him again one day. But
yeah,
I feel like someone like a female who is really like influential, maybe someone like Cleopatra, or like just from a whole different time period, like to understand how they lived, or like one of the queens from like medieval times or something like that.
Just like just be in their presence and pick their brain.
Yeah.
I love that. Phil Hogan, come see me on the East Coast.
Yes. Who would you guys like to have? What was it? Dinner with anyone?
Yeah, it's hard because obviously there's loved ones that have passed that you kind of go, oh, what would I give for like one last dinner or drink or coffee or whatever. And then there's like really funny people like that you would just like sit at dinner with and just like laugh.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Gervais or
Elvis.
Or Elvis, and just be like, perform for us. Just go. Oh.
Yeah, there's lots, isn't there?
No.
No one wants to answer that question. Maybe it needs more thought. Robin Williams, yeah. He popped into my mind when you just said about funny people. He was the first one that popped into my mind. He was so talented.
So talented. It's so sad. I watched What Dreams May Come the other day.
Oh, that's actually a bit scary, that movie.
Actually really dark. It wasn't what I remembered it to be. Like, I think
There's a book. Have you read the book?
Haven't, but I really enjoy it. Like, I just remember watching it when I was younger, and I liked it, but I don't think I fully understood all of the concepts. And watching it now, I was like, oh.
I was thinking that the other. Oh, Michael Jackson. It would be interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on, let me find one easy one to finish off with.
Keanu Reeves, is he's good looking.
Oh, yeah.
I think he would be funny too. And he's a nice person.
Apparently. Yeah, I've read some really nice things about him, actually.
Yeah. What's the last one to round us up, Sandy?
All right. What would you buy if I gave you $1,000?
I'm not sure. I'd buy us a holiday somewhere for like the weekend, and we could like go and like have lots of fun with like people. I'm not sure if that'd get us very far because flights are like, actually, I don't know. I don't know. What would you do?
Michelle would buy plane tickets. Maybe I should save it for my puppy vet bills when they come.
Pay some bills. Yeah.
I'm so old. Maybe like, this is really boring. Oh no, I've got a cleaner. She does that. I love my cleaner. Just quietly, she's just left. And I was thinking a robot vacuum, but then
a Roomba.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What would you guys buy? $1,000.
Amanda Jarvis, a trip to Adelaide to see Michelle.
You know what? I think that question too, like a few years ago, I feel like $1,000 would have bought you more. Like I feel like, well, it's only $1,000. What am I really going to buy for $1,000?
It's when I was like, yeah.
Maybe I would go and actually get myself a new decent wardrobe, because I kind of just like pick like a few really, you know, those things that last forever, like a really good like black jacket and a pair of boots and like a nice handbag.
Yes. Because I'm obviously I love Kmart and it does the job. Like, I'm not discounting Kmart. I love it. But yes, just like to have those like really meaningful, beautiful quality items.
And they last forever. Like, I've got a Kathmandu jacket and I've had that since I bought it to go to England in 2005.
Yeah.
And I still wear it every winter. Like, it's my favorite warm thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and update the clothes that express who we are. Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for Lunch and Live. That was fun.
That was really fun. I feel like we should do this every week. Just saying.
Steph's got a few goals, leaving the call to get some hobbies.
I have hopes. Get some hobbies, learn some things.
Next time I ask those questions, I'm really looking forward to the answer.
I'm going to be ready. Great.
Okay, and you do have, though, your Kind Talks. When's that rescheduled? Let everyone know.
Monday at 1:00. So you will see a link on the main Kindship page, and it's also in our Connect group and on the app as well. So that would be great if you could join us. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So
awesome. Yep. All right. Well, everyone have a wonderful weekend. It is Friday. We've worked out what day it is. So enjoy your weekend. And we'll catch you guys next time.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.